welcome to your daily love reading for Friday. Fabulous Friday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 5 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. It's also Friday the 13th today. So make sure you are thinking positively, choosing your day and your thoughts wisely, and focusing on power and peace instead of stress or fear. So I'm going to bring in the Naughty Oracle cards today. I'm going to bring in the Archangel Michael Oracle of Strength to bring in a message of power from Michael, with it being the Friday the 13th. I'm going to connect with the Zombie Tarot and the Divine Union Oracle cards. And then I'm going to bring in the Divine Masculine Coming Home cards to connect with you, them, and the journey to see what the energy is or what's shifting. And I love this deck. We've got a little cute guy on there as well. So let's see what's going on. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So what's the energy around you today? What's the energy around you today? Thank you, angels. And what's the energy around them today? Straight out. Again, look at this. Look at this for powerful. It says heal through the silence. And again, did you see how slowly it was coming out? But at least it did come out. Instead of going back into the deck. Remember, we've been talking about that, the need for them to communicate, but then pushing it back down or going into fear and ego or checking out. Well, the card just came out. It just came out slowly. So have faith in when they're going to come out of this silence, because there is a healing taking place. What's the energy around the journey? What's the energy around the journey? What's the energy around the journey? Thank you, angels. I'm going to take these cards as well. No, are they going back in? Yep, gone back in. Okay, see what I mean? Going back in. So again, around the journey, it's about giving it time to come forth in a physical way. So what's the guidance for this day for you from Archangel Michael? What's the guidance for you for this day? I'm going to take them, okay, whatever these cards are. What's the guidance for them today from Archangel Michael? 1 card. And what's the guidance for the journey today from Archangel Michael? On this fabulous Friday, which it is. And what's the guidance for you today? What do you need to be focusing on? 1 card. What do they need to be aware of or focusing on? What's the energy around them or the guidance for them? What do we need to know? And what's the guidance for the journey? There we go. Okay, very clear messages coming out. There's one at the bottom really getting my attention there. I need to take that on these 2. I'm going to take them because they're getting my attention there. So what's the guidance around you today from the tarot? Or what's the energy around you today? What's the energy around them today? And what's the energy around the journey today? Straight out with the tarot, no messing about there. What's the guidance for you today? What do we need to know for you today? What's the energy coming in around you? Or what do you need to be aware of? 1 card. What's the energy around them today? What's the energy around them? Look at that flying out, and that one, and these. And what's the energy around the journey today? Wow, flying out. Escape, look at that. Connection. Let's see what's going on then. And look how the cards are all over the place today. So there could be some confusion. Things could feel all over the place today. So important you breathe and relax and just allow things to unfold. And remember, this is a day of luck, not anything cursed or anything scary. So embrace your vulnerable side. So you may be feeling a bit vulnerable today. You may be feeling a bit emotional today. And it's okay. It's okay to feel that way. It's not weakness, remember, it's strength. So allow yourself to feel today. Embrace that vulnerable side of you, because it's one of your strengths. It's powerful. It makes you who you are. It makes you a leader of light. It shows others how transparent and genuine you are. And this is also something your person really struggles with. They struggle with embracing their vulnerability. So when you're being vulnerable, and I'm not talking necessarily about being vulnerable with them, I mean in your day-to-day life, just allowing yourself to feel and be and just being you, because you're being your authentic self. And that can also mean you showing emotions and being kind and generous and gentle, and sometimes that makes you feel a bit vulnerable or exposed. It's very inspiring to your person. We've also got clear energetic blocks. So if you want to clear the energetic block between you, because maybe you're thinking they're just not opening up to me, they're just not being vulnerable with me, and that could be one of the blocks the more vulnerable you are, the more you embrace your vulnerable side, the more you allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, instead of trying to put defenses up or pushing things down, that's going to clear that block. And you can also call on Archangel Michael and say, thank you for clearing away anything that's blocking my person from opening up to me. Thank you for clearing away anything that's stopping me from embracing my own vulnerable side, because you may feel vulnerable about being intimate with them or showing your heart because you've been hurt before. So if you affirm that, I'm willing to clear any energetic blocks in all directions of time connected with embracing my vulnerable side or allowing my person to show me their vulnerable side, I'm willing to release those things that cause a delay or a problem or a block or an obstacle. I release those things with love and power in all directions of time, and so it is. Because you have the support you need from heaven to give you the strength you need, and you are also, there's a shield around you. Now, there's other Michael cards here, but the other way around. So I feel these three are together. The first card is that Archangel Michael is shielding you today. He's shielding you from harm. So you don't need to put walls up to stop yourself from feeling vulnerable or to stop yourself from feeling. If you feel, Archangel Michael will shield you from anything negative. So Michael's saying, I am your shield. I will protect you and keep you safe. So you are being protected. So remember, if there's any blocks right now, it's also a form of protection. So that things come to you or your person comes to you at the right time, in the right way, for the right reasons, in the right energy for you. I, Archangel Michael, am with you. I will give you strength. Love this. So you're being given strength today when you need it, and the courage and power to follow and pursue your dreams. And you may need to be vulnerable to follow and pursue your dreams. This could be vulnerability in your job or in your business or career, or maybe you want to be showing your vulnerable side through social media or in a conversation with someone. Could be part of your work or your purpose. Maybe you're writing down about your own journey and that makes you feel very vulnerable. So you'll be given the support and the strength you need to follow that vulnerability in your purpose too. And wherever you are, I am there. So Michael's saying, I'm right with you today. Wherever you go, wherever you are, I am there. Wherever you go, I go with you. Whatever you choose, I will assist you. Whatever you do, call on me and I'll be right there by your side. So you're not alone. Archangel Michael is with you, right by your side, giving you support. And he's also remembering that you and your twin flame are one. So they're also right there with you by your side, walking a parallel path with you, even if you can't see them physically. So you'll feel them energetically with you, giving you their strength, giving you support, helping you to know that you are safe and loved. Archangel Michael is saying you're like a butterfly right now, growing and transforming to gain a higher understanding. So like the butterfly, the caterpillar begins as the butterfly and thinks its life is over. At the exact moment it becomes the butterfly. Your life is not over. God is just preparing your wings. So your journey is not over. Your relationship is not over. God is just pruning the tree, preparing your wings, getting you ready to give you a higher understanding. So you are seeing things in a clearer way. You are gaining a higher understanding of your life and it's all beginning to make sense. You are realizing on a very deep level that God really is in charge, that he has a plan, and God is now allowing you to see that for yourself. So you may be realizing things you didn't realize before, gaining a fresh understanding or a fresh perspective on things, starting to have aha moments and epiphanies about things, and things are starting to make sense. So accept this journey. The angels say, accept your karma, suck it up, princess. So in other words, understand this journey comes with highs and lows, ups and downs. And sometimes we just have to suck it up and get on with it. To accept that this is the way it is for now. That all is well. There's lessons in this. That you can see the truth in the situation, and through embracing your vulnerability and allowing yourself to feel, you recognize why you're going through certain things or why they are going through certain things. And he says, accept your karma. And this means as well that some things you experience because of things you've done in the past, and that's okay too. So I feel the message here is just allow things to move forward fearlessly. Don't be afraid to move towards what you want. And in the tarot, we've got the Queen of Wands and the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is really where we are now in June, moving forward into calmer waters, clearer times ahead. And what I'm really seeing in this is escaping from anything that's been sucking your energy or trying to get to you. You're smoothly riding through it. If you can see that card there, you've got all the zombies in the water there, and they're in the water just smoothly going through the water. They're safe in that boat. So this is showing you're safe where you are. Your journey is protected. You're both being shielded right now, and you are together even though you may be apart. So remember your power. You are the Queen of Wands. And I feel you are healing yourself right now because you're going through your own healing. This is also a card that reminds you to remember who you are and believe in yourself. So remember you have power and strength. But I feel you also, whatever you are feeding into is hurting you or helping you. So if you're feeding into or buying into lies and stress, lies of what's on social media or what people are saying that doesn't resonate with you, then that's going to suck you dry. If you're focusing on positives and blessings and trusting in God's plan and having a higher awareness of things, then that's going to feed nutrients into you. So what I'm seeing is this kind of thing she's hooked up to here, this saline drip or this blood bag or whatever it is she's got there, it's either feeding you or taking away from you. So you have to ask yourself the question, are my thoughts right now helping me or hindering me? Are the things I'm thinking about or saying to myself or speaking out to the world helping me on my journey or hindering my journey? Are they assisting me or pushing things further away? And this is because of the fire between the two of you, the fire that you get for things you want to do, you're passionate about. So you have a fire in you. And that fire can be very intense and it can burn into you. It can make you feel emotional. And this is also embracing the vulnerability because the way you feel for your person and the way you feel this drive and passion for them and this longing for them, it can make you very emotional. And that can make you impulsive. When you get impulsive, you may want to act before you think instead of thinking before you act. It can make you react instead of responding. That's why you have to take a moment to pause and think before you take action. That's why Michael is shielding you and giving you the support you need. So you may well be feeling very intense feelings today, and those feelings can make you emotional. They're heartfelt feelings. But if you embrace those feelings and you breathe through any impulsive energy, you're going to be able to handle this day much better. Because there will be desire around today, heat, because you are longing for each other. And you're going to feel the Kundalini rising because you're being drawn back together. So I'm seeing that red and blue there very much as the masculine and the feminine being guided back together. It's like magnetic pull. You're being pulled back together. It's like fire and ice. It's the combination of the two, the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine energy. It's the moon and the sun. You're being drawn back together from the universe. And that's going to make you feel all kinds of ways. So the energy around your person is healed through the silence. Now remember when this card was trying to come out, it was going back in the depth, but it come out very slowly. So there is a healing taking place in this silence. So if they've pulled their energy back, if they are being a bit silent right now, no matter what the circumstances are, there is a healing happening. Give them time and they'll move forward because they are transcending through their previous perceived limitations. So I feel there's breakthrough here where they're seeing things in a different way. They're seeing things in a higher way. So it's so important right now that you cultivate a calm presence and be patient. It's like they're asking you to be patient right now, and you have to cultivate that, which means it's something you have to work on every day. It's something you have to work on because patience is a virtue. And our original thought is to rush in or react or be impulsive. That comes in originally like that's kind of what's there. It's an impulse. However, you have to find self-control to operate in the fruit of the spirit, to find patience in this moment. So the angel is saying, cultivate this calm presence right now and allow things to come to you. And I feel through the silence, they are cultivating a calm, patient attitude to see things differently, recognizing that every day God gives us a chance. So they're realising, hang on, today is a new beginning for me. I can start again. There is a chance for this. There is a chance for us. A new day is a fresh start, the opportunity to begin again. And they don't want to waste this day because they are starting to realise it could be their last day. Treat it like it could be your last day. So they're starting to realise they don't want to waste any more time. Some of them may even gone through losses recently, or maybe they've had a health scare because we've got get healthy. They may have had a health scare, or maybe they've lost a loved one through a health issue, and they're starting to recognise how precious life is. So they don't want to waste any more time. So many of them will actually be getting more fit and healthy because of something they've been through. Now, I know this won't resonate with everyone. Not everyone's person is going to have a health scare, but maybe they have been indulging a bit in food or in alcohol or other things, and it's making them question things about their life. So they may well be thinking they've put a bit of weight on, or they may not be feeling as healthy as perhaps they were before, or perhaps they're just feeling they want to look better. You know, they want to work on their appearance more. So I'm not saying they've all put weight on, because this is a fancy fat card, but you fancy them no matter what they look like, how much weight they've got on them. That's not the point. They want to be attractive to you and attractive to themselves. So I feel that they are working on their own self right now to feel better. But what I'm really connecting with is they may have had some kind of health scare, or a family member's had a health scare, or something's happened and it's made them realise that not only is time short and they need to act on their desires now and make things happen in their life, but they also want to get healthier so they've got more time on planet Earth. Now we've got the Hierophant, so they're going to make a commitment to their higher path. Now I feel this could even be something they've heard. They may have heard something on the news or on the television that's given them a wake-up call. I feel they've been through a bit of a wake-up call, and they've thought, I need to act on my desires. I need to make something happen in my life because I'm wasting my life. I need to manifest something. I need to make a choice. I need to do something. I need to make a decision. So I definitely feel they could have heard something on the radio, or they could have seen something on the news, or seen something on social media or in their reality that's made them think, I need to get healthy. And this is what they're contemplating. They're also thinking about you, their divine feminine. They're thinking about the mask they're wearing that makes them feel like a fraud because it's a secret love, and they don't want it to be a secret love. They don't want it to be hidden away behind closed doors. They want to open the door. So first of all, they are realising and recognising through contemplation, serious thought, inner work, careful consideration and self-examination that they need to get healthy, that they have dreams they need to work on and plan and do, and they want to make things happen now. They're realising they're a fraud. They're pretending in their life, their karmic relationship. They're pretending to their family, their children, their friends. They may be wearing a mask at work. They feel fake. They feel forced perhaps as well. False, but forced into this. Perhaps they feel that way. Because remember, the people pleasing, so they may feel they've been forced into a situation that they need to get out of. They're feeling inauthentic and phony. They feel like they are living a sham in their life and they're wearing a mask. So they're saying, I'm contemplating on this. I don't want to hide this love. This is a secret love. I'm hiding my feelings. It's all coming from somewhere within me that's been repressed. I don't want to be your secret admirer anymore. I don't want to just watch you through social media or think about you in the darkness. I don't want to have an affair with you. I don't want to lead a double life. I want to change my life. Because you're their one. You're their divine family. So they realise, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to nurture you. I want to create something with you. I want a real life with you. And they're thinking about you and your light and your power and your authenticity. Remember, you operated in your vulnerability, and your authenticity is guiding them to do the same. So you're nurturing love and you're nurturing light, and the way you are as an empath and the way you follow your intuition, the way you're creative and the way you show your emotions and the way you're receptive to them is really what they're thinking about. They're thinking, I want to be that way too. I want to be nurturing. I want to be an empath. I want to connect with my intuition. I want to be creative. I want to be vulnerable and show my emotions and be receptive to you, divine family. So I want to be able to give to you. So they are really recognising that they've got big changes to make. So the energy around the journey is walking integrity. There it is. They don't want to wear a mask. They don't want to be a fake, a phony, a fraud. They don't want a secret love affair. They want to walk in integrity. So they are transmuting that fear they have into love. And that's what you're doing too. So transmute your fears into love today. And ignore naysayers. There'll always be people who think they know better than you do about your life, about the twin flame journey, about anything. And your job is to do you better. It doesn't matter what people think you should do or what they say you should do. You know your own truth. So focus on love and light and just being in this moment. And the angels, especially Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Jophiel, will do the best. And they'll do the rest because they're going to do the best in your life because there's a healing happening. You're being given strength and support to move forward fearlessly, to ignore naysayers or anything negative, to see the beauty in life. So pull your head in. What this means is show more compassion and gratitude. If you find that you are constantly overthinking or stressing or worrying about things, you've got to pull your head in. You have to give yourself a talking to. And instead focus on gratitude. Focus on having compassion for them and you. And there's also an ancestral clearing or an ancestral cleansing taking place. And what this means is if they've done things a certain way because their family have done them, their family's family have done them that way, it's time to break free of those chains and those limits. So this could well be about moving away from certain things that they've always done or been told to do, forced into. And that's what I was connecting to as well when I was reading this mask card, this fraud, because when I connected with false, they give me the word force. So they may feel they're being forced into an arranged marriage or forced into a situation or forced into something they really don't want to do. So it's time to strengthen your boundaries. And when you strengthen your boundaries, it creates a reconciliation. And I feel this also a huge message. I've got two things coming through. The first thing is they're going to strengthen their boundaries to be able to set boundaries in their life, to say no to things they don't want and yes to what they do, which is their own self, to come and reunite with you. Now, when you have that reuniting, if you need to set boundary down until they are free from a karmic partner or until they can be all in with you, that's what you need to do too. Because it's so easy when you come back together to just kiss them and make love to them and be all in with them. And then that's okay in the present moment because it's okay while you're experiencing that. You think, oh, there's nothing wrong with doing that now. But when they leave and then you're being ghosted again or they're not responding to you or you're in pain again or they're back with a karmic person again, it's going to cause you pain. So you perhaps have to strengthen your own boundaries because you may well have been putting boundaries down, but you've got to keep those boundaries strong. And then they know that they need to focus on the connection and conclusion of their situation so they can act on their desire the right way. Instead of escaping to you, they need to escape from their life to renew their life and also to put a ring on your finger. So I've got many things coming through here. The first thing is there's going to be a renewal. So you will come back together, okay? Fresh start, faith, new beginning, reunion, hope. So there's so much hope for your future here with that. You may see sunflowers. Sunflowers may even resonate with your personal situation or journey. But the message is, if you have faith, even a small amount like a mustard seed, it's going to move mountains in your life. There is going to be a new beginning. There is so much hope here. So have faith in this reunion. And there's going to be an escape. They do want to run away. They do want to get out. They want the freedom. They are going to end and break loose of cycles they're in, especially if there's conflict in a karmic situation or they are married or they have some kind of situationship that they are stuck in. They want to release this because it's a conflict. They're turning their back on that person. That person is not serving them. So they may be arguing in that situation, fighting with them because they're incompatible. They have major differences. There's hot and cold in that situation. It's not where they want to be. They want to escape. They want to be free to start again. So I'm definitely seeing again endings. They give me seals as well. Endings in karmic situations. Seals being broken. Okay, seals. They're showing me seals as well. Okay, but I'm seeing like seals, the creature, the animal. But I'm seeing seals as in seals breaking. Breaking seals. Seals they've made. Sealing something in their life. So again, marriages, divorces coming. Living with someone, moving out. Okay, it's financial ties, getting out of debt, whatever it is. Okay, and we've got wedding rings. It says union, marriage, soul connection, commitment, promises. So if they've made promises to you in the past and not followed through on them, and you're thinking, no, they've rejected me, they've abandoned me, they've moved on, they've blocked me, it doesn't matter. They're going to come back in because the desire they have for you is too strong. They want a conclusion. And the reason there's no ending with you, that it's not final with you, is because of the connection you share. It's forever. So understand this. You have a bond and an attachment that goes beyond space and time. It's a twin flame journey. It's a soul connection. Now, they may have a soul contract with a karmic partner, but that's not going to last because the desire they have for you is too strong. And they may fantasize about you. They may want intimacy with you. They may daydream about that. They may have daydreams about you, and they may dream about you at night, but the yearning and longing and craving for you. So the desire is too strong. You're being pulled back together. Remember the magnetic pull at the beginning. This is you and them being drawn back together. Nothing can get in the way of that. And that desire you're feeling is also bringing this fiery energy up. So you're going to feel this passion. So if they've said, oh no, it's over, it's not over. There is no in the twin flame journey. If you think they've finished, it's closure, it's ending, it's final, it's not. They just are dealing with their abandonment wounds. They don't want it to be an ending. They are moving on from whatever they need to leave behind to be with you, to bring a ring in for your union, to bring a ring in for your future, to give you the promise. So I feel the flower I'm getting coming through today is sunflower, because I feel sunflowers are a big sign anyway about standing strong on your own, because sunflowers are very tall and they bloom in the sunlight, and your person blooms in your presence because you're the sunlight. You're the warmth of the sun. So they grow in your presence. They grow stronger, more confident, more in tune with their authenticity. They are their true self, and they see you standing tall and they want more of you. They desire you. So there's lots of chaos going on right now in karmic situations because the universe, the divine, God, wants you and them together. So you have to have faith in this right now. So because we've got karmic energy coming in, I'm just going to bring in again the karmic exposed. So what do we need to know about any karmic situations right now? We've got irritated by the feminine. So there's also issues right now because, number one, the karmic partner or karmic people around them or even around you may be irritated because you irritate their demons, you irritate their situation because you are the one they're meant to be with. Also, the masculine can be irritated by the feminine because the feminine opens these wounds and reflects all these wounds back that they need to heal. They're not irritated by you directly, they're irritated by their own self. You may even be irritated by yourself because you're wanting something now, or you're in your own fear or struggle, or maybe you're feeling it's too much to take, or you're feeling all this vulnerability. So you have to understand everything happens for a reason. But I'm definitely connecting with your person's karmic person is irritated by you and your energy because they are recognizing it's only a matter of time until what they have with your person ends. Because you are the one that's meant to be with them, not them. And that's what you need to know. So keep the faith, trust the journey, and just believe because magic is happening. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.